Okay, we lit it just like a fuse, so no need to pick and choose. Welcome to 2020, where we do more than interviews. The hottest be coming through, jumping knowledge on all of you. Get a peek at the front of you with the truth that they offer you. Yeah, hands up, we doing it for the culture. To give artists and businesses more exposure. Keeping it real and stay silent just like a boulder. It's about to go all the way down, can't get no lower. Chasing my dreams, know that they get no slower. But if I stay running, I promise they getting closer. Moreover, success my older. And if you're sleeping on me, I'm waking them up like Folgers. I told you, coming from the land with the tide roll. Well, we'll be on a whole different vibe though. We like to ride slow and keep our windows tinted so you really can see us. Like Stevie Wonder waking up with his eyes closed. Yeah, got the kind of flow that rock the boat. On my 16s of pounds of dough. And if you figure you can hang with me on the mic, then grab some rope. Matter of fact, better grab some hope. While you at it, we keep it live, it's time to tune in. Turn up the sound on what you're using. It goes so hard, I think it's bruising. The show is 2020, no need to zoom in. Yeah.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy, Sirr, of the 2020 Podcast, LLC. Please say the LLC. You know the
LLC.
rest. And I'm here with this special guest, Miss YoJonesy Jones. How are you doing today?
Life is good. You know, you already know. I'm doing well. Life is good.
Look, this is actually my final interview of 2020. Yeah, of 2020.
Right
so I'm excited
of 2020. I was
you
like,
did, oh no, I ain't giving up. I'm in it to win it.
All right, for sure.
All right. So I like I tell everyone when I do these interviews, thank you for taking time out of your day, because today was a busy day for you. You know, you took time to do this for me, and I really appreciate you. And on behalf of 2020, we appreciate you as well.
Right on. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
All right. So we're going to hop right on into it, because I don't want to keep you long, because I know you got things to do. All right. So if you could just tell everyone what it is that you do.
Okay. Well, you already know Crown Jewels. That's the essence of what I do. Crown Jewels Band, Jonesy Jones Music. We do the motto, living in peace, LIP. When you see us blowing kisses, we blowing kisses telling you to live in peace. We're not flirting with you, you know. Thank you. And but yeah, the mission is to through our music, get the frequency vibrating high through music, the love frequency, putting peace on people's mind, influencing the youth. Crown Jewels Band, crown are our thoughts, jewels are the words we spit. So we're big on speaking positive. We're big on thinking positive and putting it in the atmosphere. And we want to generate that through our music. You know what I mean? So that's what we've been doing. That's what right here before the pandemic, we floating high. Yes. You know, so we've been given an opportunity to just sit back and reflect on some things and sharpen our saw. And that's where we at. So 2021, today was the kickoff, photo shoots, you know, getting the promotional gear together for big things. You know, I'm excited about it.
That's amazing. I like the fact that you said you guys are manifesting positive energy going forward and spreading it. I think that's an infectious energy that needs to be spread, especially through music like you're doing. So kudos to you for that. We really appreciate that, especially now.
Right. It's necessary.
Exactly. So that leads me to my next question. How long have you been active in music?
Oh man, for real, all my life, but on a professional level, the past 10 years. You know, I started doing like music in middle school. Of course, I started in church doing music and then doing plays in church. So I got into dance and theater right in church. So from that, I went to Dunbar School of Arts in Mobile. So that's where the performance essence come from. And that's something I've always wanted to do, like Broadway and, you know, New York theater, London theater, all that type. So I put that into the crown jewels. You know, we're on stage. I like to have a good time. I like to put the acting and dance all into one, you know. So that's where it all started.
Okay. And you kind of hit on my next question, which is about the beginnings. Like, you know, having an idea is kind of like the spark, but finding your inspiration is key. Like, who inspired you to really pursue this though?
Oh, wow. I had a lot of inspiration. Just, of course, my mom being so open. I think did we cut out? Okay.
You good? You good?
Yeah. My mom just being so open to us, you know, being who the kids that we wanted to be like tapping into different things. She was very open to that. So we got an opportunity to see what we like at a young age, and just having that free spirit. So there's a lot of artists that I was introduced to at a young age that helped vibrate my spirit, I should say, like Bob Marley, of course. Bob Marley was big in my household, so you can see where I get that peace vibration from, and why I understand that it's so necessary, because it's in the roots of me. Right. And like music in church is a big inspiration in my music, because I'm speaking on pretty much on faith. When you're speaking on peace, speaking on having a peace of mind, you got to have faith in order to have that, so it's all that's a big inspiration. I can name millions of people: Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu, Prince, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, my biggest inspiration.
Yeah, mine too.
So, right? Exactly. So, there's a lot of people I can name for days, but I'm inspired by a lot of things. So I pick up some out of everything, really. So,
Okay. All right. So let's flip that a little bit, because I think it would be interesting to see the other side of it. Because with every dream that you pursue, especially doing this over 10 years, I'm sure you have plenty of experience in this next topic. What obstacles did you encounter along the way?
Oh, wow. I call them little hurdles that I was prepared to jump with faith, but tons of them. Just like most artists start out just like grinding pretty tough, doing shows for free. Just so you're working hard and not getting paid, really not getting recognition. So that's the biggest obstacle, is making a way where you're recognized and you're respected and celebrated as an artist, So pretty much just that. I've had some run-ins with the music business, but nothing bad, nothing to say I had huge obstacles, just the normal stuff that you got to get through, like not having band members that you've had from the beginning or something like that. Those are obstacles, but nothing heavy. It's been a good road. That's why I know it's on purpose. That's why I know I'm walking in my purpose, because things go good for me. Like they say, it's Gucci. It's Gucci. We speaking that it's Gucci, so that's what it is, So I'm living in that victory.
All right. And that's important. Celebrate those, because it's often that we get so caught up in the obstacle that we forget that we're making progress. So
indeed,
I definitely hear you. Hear you. All right. So let me ask you something. And with you being a musician, you're obviously more than a musician. There's many hats that we all wear. So how do you manage to find that balance between, doing this, doing music and like your personal life?
Right. For so long, it's been like all of it is just a part of it. The personal life represents the music, however. But here lately, there's been a big change and transition in life. So things are different as far as like just being on stage every weekend, like for the past 10 years, and preparing to be on stage. So I pretty much have preparation throughout the week for the Thursday, Friday, Saturday performances. And that's the life I lived for 10 years. So it's different now, but all is well. It's a little different now because performances have been put to a halt pretty much due to the pandemic. So we on a, like I said earlier, sitting on the bench. We about to get put back in the game. So things about to spark up. The balance is easy when it's on purpose.
Snap to that. I felt that.
For real.
So let's look at the entirety of your career, because at 10 years, that's what this is. Let's just be honest. So over your career, has there been one memory that has been the most memorable? Just one that kind of reinforced, this is why I do this.
Oh, wow. Okay. I had an album released on October 1st, 2017. And that was 17 or 18. It was 17, I think. And it was something about that day. We were in the park downtown Mobile, and I had my entire family was there, nieces and nephews, and I was doing all original tunes, and this day, for some reason, something was like connecting with me, and just the energy from the audience, just the vibe of the music that I was representing, the peace music that I'm talking about. And I looked at the sky and I was like, oh man, that was the moment I knew that everything was all, when I started saying all is well. That's probably when I started saying it. But that's one of my most memorable moments, like being on stage, is having that feeling. It was like electric, you know, and my purpose, I knew what my purpose was, and the message I was spitting, and my family being there on the support. It was just good energy. And it's something I think of all the time, like getting on stage or whatever, you know, and I'm always reminded of that. It's a lot of gratitude there.
All right. I like that. I think that's beautiful. I like how vivid you are with your memories, because you can almost see them. And I think that's the sign of a great artist. So good work. Good work there. All right. So I'm going to flip that question as well, because I don't think it'd be fair to, you know, sell someone on the dream and not the nightmares, you know. So
right on.
At any point over this time, did you ever feel that you wouldn't be successful? And if so, who or what changed your mind?
Yeah, it's been times I've had some doubt, and but just the way that I prepare myself for this mission is like, I'll get into like boot camp with myself. When I start feeling doubt, I'll get into like reading some self-help type books, or just to get my motivation. Like if I was a boxer and I got a fight coming up, I'm in the gym getting ready physically and mentally. I'm saying to myself, I'm gonna win this, I'm gonna win this. So in doubt, I always turn to something that's gonna motivate me. You know what I mean? Like I got a brother that motivate me like crazy. My brother John is like, I feel low, I call him up. He like start juicing me up, you know. And it's like I'm in the ring practicing. He juicing me up, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Reminding me of things and my purpose too. You know, so that's a lot of times, like I was saying earlier, like during the pandemic, a lot of artists that I speak with, they talk about how it's like we don't know what's next here for musicians, for live entertainment. So everybody kind of went into a worry mode. But you know, we have to think about what I said earlier, talking about faith and stuff like that, and the purpose, and get in balance with it. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it.
That's like the only time I really had some kind of like doubt, for real, like serious doubt, because I was like, you know what, this is crazy. Just reading everything and hearing about it, like I don't know. So I had to get my mind right and knowing my purpose, getting in agreement with my purpose, that like no matter what's going on, long as I'm in agreement with the promise of what I'm here to do, I'm gonna make that happen. You know what I mean? So those self-help books, listening to like inspirational stuff, my brother, like I said, you got to be around people that's going to juice you up, that's going to charge you up. You charge them up, charge each other up, because everyone get on a low frequency at times, you know.
Real. That's real.
So that's the balance. You got to get there in order to appreciate, you know. So that's that.
I feel like you spoke to somebody who's ever listening to this. I feel like you just confirmed something for somebody.
Oh yeah.
So kudos,
right
kudos. On. So, all right. My next question is what I call my infamous question. Is because it forces you to think long term. You know. So, where would you like to see yourself as a musician and as a person in 1 year, in 3 years, and then in 10 years?
Wow.
Told you it's my infamous one.
The infamous. Okay, I got it though. I got the answer. Let's do it. All right, 1 year. That's like next year, this day.
A year from now.
All right, next year, this day, Japan. That's where I was headed prior to this. So Japan, finishing up my tour there, my months in there. All right, you said 3 years? All right, creating a self tour, starting in Alabama, you know, touring the world doing the LIP music. That's the Live in Peace music, Crown Jewels, showcasing my band at this time and connecting with international connects from Japan, etc. You know.
Okay.
All right. 10 years. Oh man. Okay. Doing that self tours, but to the next level, like Funk Fest style, getting artists in, artists that's up and coming, getting them some exposure, doing the tours, creating like a school for artists, you know, so I can teach them all the juice I've gotten through just my lifetime of doing music. you know, and the connections I've had, like just have a camp, artist camp. And it goes global. We connect all over the world, putting on shows, creating the sound, creating the stage, creating the lighting. We have all of that in our company, and we had an artist. So it's like Broadway of musicians doing original tunes, but inspirational music that's going to inspire people to become them better selves, you know.
That is.
That's the frequency I'm on. That's the music I like. That's the vibration is necessary. You know what I'm saying? So that's me. I rep that all the time. You promote what you love.
I think that's important because you're not just looking for yourself. You're looking to bring other people to the table as well. So that's how you leave your mark. That's legacy.
Each one teach one. Yeah.
Fact.
All right. You got a way to give an opportunity to someone else. I think it's important that you do. So yeah.
All right. Yep. I hear you. Yeah. All right. So this is my closing question. Okay. And I always dedicate this question to the people that are watching this or listening. And the reason being is the hardest thing to do is take an idea you have or an inkling that you have on what you're supposed to be doing and act on it. It's scary. What words of encouragement would you have for that person who has an idea, but they're afraid to act on it?
Like I was talking about earlier, when in doubt, what I do, I go to things that's gonna inspire me, things that's gonna motivate me. We have the opportunity to, like, we have Google, we have YouTube, we have all of these things available to us to help us in all areas of life. So if you need motivation in the area, go to YouTube, put in, hey, motivation for something. You know what I'm saying? You have to go get your inspiration sometimes, especially if you doubting too much. You might need to put yourself around people who's trying to do what you're doing so you can be inspired by them. So if something for you, I feel like you wouldn't have the desire if it wasn't for you. So you have to activate it. Can't wait on it just fall in your lap like, oh, I'm worried about what if it don't work. You got to take chances in life. You know what I'm saying? And if you speak it and you're going in the right direction to get it, it's got to work. That's law. You know what I'm saying? You speak it. It's universal law. So you have to have faith that you can do it. And that's the line I'm walking right now. So that's why I could talk about it. And that's the advice I can give.
Okay.
You know, I'm a living witness that it worked though, you know, so.
That's it. That's excellent advice to hand off, you know, get back to the source of what got you where you are, you know, reconnect.
Right.
So that is important. Keep grounded, you know, your root chakra is important.
It's very important. Yeah.
All right.
So have to tap in sometime, you know, find that moment to get your thoughts together and then do what you got to do. And having good intentions in what you do, is going to always prosper for you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a strong believer of that.
Okay. All right. Well, I receive that. And I hope everyone else who does, who hears this receives it as well. So is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out to or anyone you want to just give a quick mention to really quick?
Yeah, to everyone. I want to give a shout out to everyone because everyone needs everyone. Shout out to my family, of course. Shout out to you, to 2021. The high vibration of life, man. Everything is good. Life is good. And we keep that on our mind. We speak that and we move forward in life. You know, peace and blessings to everyone.
All right. That is. And finally, if anyone wanted to get in contact with you or just wanted to know about any projects that you may have coming up soon, did you want to share those with the world?
Yes. Check us out. Jonesy Jones Music on YouTube. Jonesy Jones Music on YouTube. Subscribe, like, do what you love, you know. Let me know what you think about the music. We have original music out there on all platforms. iTunes, Spotify, whatever, you name it. Put in Jonesy Jones Music. We got the Crown Jewels 316 album and a couple of other albums, EPs and things like that. So it's a lot of fun stuff, a lot of fun visuals. Also, if you need to book the band, crownjonesy@gmail.com. That's CROWNJONESY@gmail.com.
That is. All right. Yeah. And if you're watching this, I made sure that I put her information on the screen right there where you could find it. Definitely give her a follow, you know, definitely support your artists. You know, I love to see people in their calling and just producing those vibes, you know, that we all need to get forward and get by. So blessings to you. I appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
So that being said, it's been your boy, Sirr. Jonesy Jones in here. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and all that. Love, and we are out.